I could do that. Where's he at? Could you send this one? Thanks, dearly. Alright. This one. Misfits. Yes. Alrighty. I don't even know if any of my overlay shit still works. Whoa. Hello. Oh, we're vibing. Let's see. Pull up some shit. Let's see. So, today's game. Let's make sure everything's showing up on stream. Yep. All right. So today we are going to be watching some Herald League from LOLMidwest Amateur League. We're going to be watching Misfits versus Smothered and Covered. We're going to be playing live. I'm currently in their lobby right now, spectating. So we're just waiting for Smothered and Covered and all those guys to show up. Looks like almost all of Misfits is here. We're just waiting on one of the Misfit members. We can do a quick moment of on stream, kind of looking over some of the teams and players. For Misfits, we have How I Met My ADC in the jungle. We have ex-Lolcats at ADC. We have Soccer Senior in the mid lane. Walliford in the top lane, and Skizzy Barnes playing support. And as you're kind of looking over at their comps, they got, definitely some good picks available to them. Overall, we can go through and kind of individually snuff out all of them. So, Plat 2, 51% win rate for the jungler. It appears to play some support and jungle. Array of champs to play here. Mundo, Pantheon, Sage. Maybe don't have to worry about the Kayn. Diana, a strong pick looks like for him. We'll see if it gets ban respect or not. And look a little further, playing some Zac. So definitely some options there. Ex-Lolcats has been on a tear this season in the Herald League, if you've been paying attention. Definitely some very top tier performances. Standard ADC picks. Mixture from Caitlyn Jinx, playing some APC and Seraphine. So, Smolder. Definitely looks like pretty wide pool. It's been performing very well in the league this year. I think one of the contenders for MVP right now. Soccer Senior. Number 4. Definitely a lot of cat mastery. A lot of people that have been associated with the LOLMidwest League, definitely know Cat and Echo were 2 of the previously strong picks. But definitely it showed, just last week, I think it was, we're on the Xerath that was really popped off. So definitely got some tools up underneath the sleeve. Walliford also been performing really well this season. 45-28, Emerald 3. Looking at Scion, probably you gotta expect that's gonna get banned away, every single time when you're rocking something with a 65% win rate, 71 games. Pretty much never gonna see that if anybody's taking a peek at your OPG.GG. But definitely a lot of avenues there. And then Skizzy Barnes. See here. Playing lots, grinding. Lat 1, trying to hit Emerald looks like. Good KDAs on pretty much everything. I wish my KDAs looked that nice. Wide champ pool. Definitely seems like from watching the last year, lots of picks available. Never has to worry about that. So Scrub Lord Ozai for Smothered and Cover. Actually don't know everybody's role within the league. Are they matched up or no? Probably not. Looks like playing mid and some ADC picks. I don't know, winning a lot. I mean, a lot of those are norms, but still, a lot of blue. Again, wish my match history looked like that. Takes TP most of the time. Solid champ pool. You know, lots of control mages, looks like. I think they've been performing pretty well too this season. Canes. Grinding again. That's good to see. We love to see it. Climbing too. Look at that. Going from just a few years ago. Taking it seriously. Grinding up. Good shit. You love to see it. Top, it looks like. Gold 4. Playing, you know, good team fight team champs. Lots of flexibility. Can work into some different comps with these. Yeah, looks solid. Again, lots of blue. Everybody loves winning. Diffie being the higher ranked member of the team. So one team member in the league, Canes, Scrublord mid. Okay. Canes, Tej, Scrublord, Thor. Nice. Thank you. Much appreciated. So Diffie will be the ADC. See here. Pretty solid. Emerald 2, been Diamond before, is the one member that's allowed to be above E4 on each team for this team. Looks like a pretty wide champ pool. This looks brutal. I would be a little bit afraid of that. But definitely looks solid. Didn't make an agreement there. And then Tej. With the new tag, I can't imagine what they play. No clue. Oh god, Nunu? That is crazy. I do want to point out. A 5.13 KDA over 66 games with 65% win rate is crazy. So pulling up the drafter. I will continue as spectator. We'll go back to looking at Tej. Yeah, that's definitely has a champ pool that that's pretty impressive, honestly. So shit, definitely looks like likes to play controlled champs, tankier champs. And what build does he do for me now? So he plays mostly tankier. Yeah, front lines. Drafting yet. So I mean, Nunu, Volley, Sej, Garner, Amumu. Yeah, pretty brutal. It's it's tough. Can't ban them all, but I sure would wanna. And then Thor. Support for Smothered and Covered. Grinding also. We got some grinders, some solo queue grinders this season. Look at this shit.
I'm not sure. I'm afraid we need to use math.
Lots of games. We got like 300 plus games, near 300 games on a lot of people, so people are trying to become the best they can. Galio, a big Galio supporter. Definitely like to see it. Senna, I'm not that afraid of Senna. It can be good. Very comp specific though, in my opinion. Karma's strong pick. Play some other stuff though too, so flexible player looks like. So I think it's gonna be a good game. Everybody looks pretty solid. Welcome, motion to kick our jungle and play 4v5. I'll let everybody read the flame. Gotta join in. Gotta let people have it sometimes. Don't forget it. Get my stream stuff all set up decently. Oh, the other avatar guy.
Isn't very. Shut up and take my money. Then you.
Shut up and take the money. Remember, I don't know how to do shoutouts, bro. Alright. And Twitch. LOLMidwest. Okay. I can figure this out, damn it. Alright. Almost at it. So, LOLMidwest is the league that this is associated with. If you're interested ever, you know, in some amateur League of Legends, I think it's a good idea to give it a look. Definitely very interesting to watch, you know, lower, you know, Elo up to like Emerald. And there is like a higher Elo usually league going on at the same time associated for like people that are above Emerald 4 or like Diamond and higher. But it's good to get everybody involved. It's good to get, you know, like, you know, stuff like Emerald, Plat, Gold, etc. involved in more organized play. I think it's really good for League of Legends overall and interest in the sport. So definitely big shout outs to LOLMidwest overall and other leagues like this. And with that in mind, I think everybody is going to be moving into the draft rooms shortly so that we can get prepared. We'll see. We have on the red side, Smothered and Covered, Minnesota Misfits on the blue side. So it's going to be interesting to see how the picks and bans shake out. A lot of times we see some of the specific champ pools getting targeted in these leagues, you know, just like being able to go through the op.ggs like this, you know, just how we were doing using the multi-search, looking at the teams and being like, okay, I'm not letting them have this guy. This is clearly their champs because they're not pros, right? None of us are pros. So, you know, some of this, everybody has like specific niches and stuff that are they're a little bit better with. and obviously you should attack those in your bands. So it's a lot of times you can tell who did their reading and a little bit of homework that they had versus people that are just kind of winging it and banning stuff they don't like. But I would say the quality of elements like that have definitely gone up. People are becoming more and more particular about how they utilize their band phases, their strategies with drafting, and that stuff that's like all gets incorporated more and more, and is cool to learn on both sides as a viewer and the participant, because you can kind of learn more why pros do some of the things they do, which is important in my opinion. These guys are trolling. Should be starting very shortly. We're only a little bit over, so not too bad. Oops. Pull that back up. Oops. Wrong tab. There we go. Get it together. Hey, shut up. We see Minnesota Misfits banning out that Galio. We saw that, early on. I think it was, Thor. Really crazy on the Galio. Plays it a lot, so it makes sense not coming through. Braum getting banned away from Skizzy, and Skarner also getting banned away from Tej. I mean, great and organized play. Makes sense. They play really well on it. Bard getting banned away from Skizzy as well from the Misfits, and trying to figure out what other jungler we want gone. And of course, the Nunu gets taken away. And I mean, you look at Tej's stats on the Nunu and you're like, yeah, that's never getting through. So that gets banned away as well. And the Caitlyn also getting banned by Smothered and Covered. So now Misfits on blue side will be getting first pick. See what gets drafted up. What is my fucking hotkey for random play, bro? I forgot what I made it. We see support coming out with Nautilus getting picked for the Misfits. We'll see what is responded with by Smothered and Covered. Play random file. Control Shift 4. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's Bobby doing some beatboxing. And we see Ashe coming up for Smothered and Covered. Makes sense. You get a lot. Ashe is always blindable. You get a lot of vision control. Pretty safe. Good team fighting. Alt, slow cooldown, and a lot of utility. Good support pairings. Can help keep some distance and poke. Relatively safe. I like it. Seraphine. So that's a twofer. You get it picked, and looking at Lolcats, she has been playing it. So 58% win rate on it. So makes sense. I think that's a good pick away, and kind of takes it the place of a ban as well. Lux also being picked. So that puts these into a flex situation, technically. So we'll see where everybody ends up, but most likely mid, support, jungle. So how I met my ADC Sejuani gets through. This also functions in the same way that the Seraphine pick did. Tej is a good Sejuani player. So you get it pulled away. Mel and MF are up. That is correct.
Who down there wants to meet the captain?
And we'll stay up. I thought it was going to come through. Syndra is a comfort pick, I think, for Scrub. plays it pretty well. 100% win rate in solo queue, it looks like. 4KD, 9 games on it. Gets to play the control mage, and it just works into comps pretty well. Putting them a little bit on the heavier AP side, so you're going to be seeing probably... I dig the self-counter pick Syndra. Yeah. I think they're just... overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Mundo band coming out. I think that's very smart. They don't have jack shit right now to deal with a pick like that. I think. Is it Kane's? But yeah, he does play it. So plays it some. So it would have been a good response pick. Good into CC. And without any real way to whittle it down. Volibear, another probably good ban. Does well into CC. And these guys don't do enough damage for the most part to really finish them, so I like that ban as well. With the Aphelios ban coming out, I would have liked to see Aphelios if I was them. With how much lockdown they actually have, Aphelios is so immobile that like you can just tee off on him all day. Especially if you're going to pick something like Mbessa. Now is the Mbessa Tej or Kane's? I don't know, actually. So it's technically flex right now. It could be jungle or top. Probably top. Looking at Tej's champ pool. The TK coming out. Echo mid looks possible. Yeah, it's not impossible. That was the thing that I was bringing up out the gates, was this is technically flexible. We'll see what does come out of it. And it is going to be Lux mid. The Jinx ADC, big meaty front line, lot of peel. They do have things that can provide backline access or pick access between Mbessa ult, a good Ashe ult or a good Seraphine ult. So it's not like it's a uber pick, but I think this is a reliable comp to run behind Jinx. And we see the Scion come out. I still actually am not 100% sure who's going where. I'm assuming that's Scion top and Mbessa jungle now, but technically they can go either. And so that's our teams. We got Nautilus, Lux, Sejuani, TK, Jinx for Minnesota Misfits, Ashe, Seraphine, Syndra, Mbessa, Cyan, or Smothered and Covered. They're ready. We'll see 100% where these picks end up as a result. But they're both reasonable comps. I think, you know, I don't know how I feel, you know, looking back about the Syndra in here. I think that might be a little bit tough, but we'll see. It does give you needed to pick somebody AP, I suppose. Yeah, not sure. So it is Mbessa jungle and Cyan top. Has Tej been running Mbessa at all? Let's take a quick peek. Moore has played it a little bit. Not to a lot of success, but has been practicing. But, you know, solo queue, flex, organized play, they don't always directly translate. And I mean, it's cool that Tej understands a lot of elements about the game, judging by a lot of KDAs and win rates on a lot of those tank control champs. So I chalk that up more to the novelty of how solo queue works out a lot of times. Now we got the beloved spectator delay. I love waiting. Huge waiting guy. I better get into this. Okay, I was gonna crash out if that didn't work for some reason. And now we got 2 minutes here. You know, grab your beers, grab your food. TJ. Ah, thanks. I appreciate that. I have a buddy in real life. His name is actually TJ and it's Tej, but that's good. That's good to know. TJ. But yeah, his champ pool is pretty mean. The Nunu is disgusting. If I matched up into this man and I saw this and they were on the Nunu, I'd be like, I'm fucked. Yeah, that is very clearly a very good Nunu player. But I mean, even like the volley Sej Skarner in the Mumu. I normally play top of one tree. Nice. Heimer, you're the devil. you're a bad person. I cannot. I play jungle, and I hate the amount of times that I end my own games by committing the cardinal sin of ganking a Heimer. Too many. I'm just like, surely this time will be different. Enemy double kill. I need to get that soundbite. I have where is it? I don't know. I can't find it. Nah. But yeah, it's like Death Nate from Halo. Yeah, I might die. Yeah, exactly. Every fucking time. Yeah, somebody's dying, and usually both. Especially if they take Ignite. It's like, okay, you killed me, but at what cost? The cost was everything. And it looks like we're getting in. Loading up. There we go. Every now and then I will, just because, you know, no, you gotta show them that nobody is unhinged as you. Last time people told me they wanted the music off while the game was ongoing, so I likely will turn the music off. So it's just pure sounds. If this loads, it's 0%. There we go. Okay. So we'll pause music, and we're in. Game sounds coming through. Game is going. So, TK top. How I met my ADC on Sejuani in the jungle for Misfits. Sokka Senior mid. Lolcats on the Jinx in the bot lane, and Skizzy Barnes on the Nautilus. And we got a little bit of punching going on. Vision set up to prevent any early cheese. We do see Mbessa starting topside. Both junglers will be pathing bot this game. Nothing too unusual overall. And looks like it'll be a relatively normal start to the game. So things you're going to want to be keeping an eye on as this game is ongoing is Syndra Splinter stacks. Going to need to be keeping those up. Stuff like Scion Farm. Oh god. Oh yeah, I need to do that real quick. What is it? Control Shift Z scroll? Yes, there we go. Tell me if this is too zoomed out and you want less, you want more zoomed in at all. I can always zoom in more. As we see the proc up here, so TK gets a stun off on this early trade. Scrublord is low in the mid as some aggressive trading is ongoing. Gets rooted by the Lux. Passive goes off. The Lux is running barrier. Barrier is popped. Flash out of Scrublord on the Syndra. As the bot lane is getting a little bit of an early push over on smothered and covered sides going into Misfits. Taking away a little bit of the kill threat from the Nautilus there, as TP coming in out of Scrublord back into mid, and wave does get pushed under turret. We'll see if they're able to get this. Gets the cannon. Not too big. Should even up the CS. HPs are low in the top lane. We're trading aggressively here. Scrublord is. When every now and then, yeah, it looks good. Okay, good. Yeah, and if you want a different height view, it does not get the knock up there. CSing is pretty even up here. Doran shield for both. Trying to bounce way back a little bit. TJ's got cleared down a little bit better here. They're going to be reaching there about at the same time, but TJ's going to be up a level, so how I'm at my ADC is just going to have to concede. Q's a long cooldown here, and W cooldown is also down. So this is where my recommendation, jungler to jungler, you get bullied off that scuttle, especially after dropping a camp. You just cross and you go get the other scuttle. Come back for your Krug at a different time. It's okay. As he's looking to get a gank in, gets flash burned. Had to, just in anticipation of the Syndra E coming in. Both top laners pretty healthy. Only one TP down though. And gets both scuttles. Sejuani resets, get the giant belts power spike. That is notorious on Sejuani. Just CSing in the bot lane. 4 CS different, nothing too different. 22 splinter stacks. Is it? I can't remember when the first one. There's breakpoints in there, I know. 40. Yeah, okay. It's 40 and then every 20 after. So, making pretty decent time to hit that first one, I think. Trading pretty aggressively. Both junglers are just going to be doing their second rotation of camps now at this point. Scrublord is backing, just getting Sapphire Crystal there and more mana. Not able to finish off Lost Chapter. Jinx gets the Noon Quiver back, so we'll be coming back to lane much stronger. Drag is now up. And level 6 for Walliford up here. Same for the Scion on Canes. Gets a fully charged Q off. Is stacked up. They're looking to make a gank play here. So the thing is, too, Hook lands onto Thor. Full engage, stacked up. First blood goes over to the How I Met My ADC on the Sejuani. That Giant's Belt power spike. I tell you what. Followed up, with the hook. Scrublord, Ozai is rotating over. Both ults are up on mid and will be flash coming in out of Skizzy Barnes. Looking to collapse in onto Scrublord. Gets full comboed with the QR. Follow up looking for TJ onto Lolcats. It's flash coming in over the wall. Diffie is caught out now at this point. TJ looking to get some damage done, but not level 6. Is not going to have enough to finish this. Flashes over the wall into the Dragon Pit, and that will be the end of it. So Diffie should be able to get away here. We'll see what they do. It's going to try and back. This is... Ooh. Fortunate. No, Sokka chose the pathing that they did. Throwing the Q and binding. Not enough to finish. Oh! Lol comes in. Man, that is such a short fucking cooldown. Always forget just how fast it is. Doesn't able to finish off. Mana pretty low. Gonna have to be mindful, especially Scrublord with full mana. Seeing here, Sejuani got another chunk of the Heartsteel figured out with boots. Jinx with an extra long. So just up a longsword. Up 17 CS though on the Ashe. Equal CSing, but up a kill for Walford. I didn't even see that kill happen. I am sorry. I was too preoccupied with what was going on with the bottom half of the map than to watch the behemoths up there. Scrublord almost at that first breakpoint of Splinter Stacks on the Syndra. As we see here, you can sneakily take Drake here and get away. Another solo Polo coming out of Walliford in the top lane, getting his ass whipped by the zombie, but is able to live, utilizing the flash. Still not seen, no vision on him. Oh, there is vision on him. There's a fucking ward there, but it is interrupted by the pink hook coming in out of Skizzy Barnes. They do have Seraphine ult available there as first straight goes over to Misfits. How I met my ADC being able to sneak it. So the thing is about early Drakes is you have to sack tempo to take them. Your camps respawn so fast, so even if like on a full clear, if enemy jungle just keeps clearing and they are a fast farmer, you can get like out tempoed kind of bad because like you have to clear Drake and then go and clear wait a second here, we get the charm, both landing. Public execution landing onto Lolcats is taken down with the arrow coming. Dead. Dredgeline not enough to get him out of there. Skizzy Barnes also falls. That is 2 kills going over to the side of Smothered and Covered in the bot lane. They will be using the tempo from the gank to then go into grubs. So this should be all 3 going over to Misfits. So, when you play... Oh! Scout of the Week did land. Chunked out Sokka pretty well there. Also does get Scrublord over the top for 40. So now, so your Qs, you can store. Now, as we see an engage going in on Canes in the top lane after the grubs are cleared, was going down to set a ward and clear out the blue, is getting engaged on. Very difficult to get away from these two. So much CC, and is killed. As a result of the gank, we do now have a 4-0 Tom Kench. That is a mean catfish. Incredible. I'm crying tears of blood if I'm enemy jungle and I see a 4-0 Tom Kench. I'm like, I am never killing this fucking fish ever. Ever. That thing will never die. During the fight for drag, let's go Misfits. We got some Misfits cheers. Woo!
It's time to drink water.
Drink water?
It's
Oh
time
god,
to drink water.
too many empty cans. So, make sure you take a sip, refresh yourself, rehydrate, and get ready for some more action. Overall, we're looking at, plus 700 gold for Misfits over Smothered and Covered. We do see some roaming wanting to be done, but there's just not enough vision control down here for Smothered and Covered. They do have to be mindful, though, Misfits. Oh no. Oh, the binding lands with the Q follow-up. Arrow lands. Ooh! Jinx Rocket almost finishes off TJ. Dredgeline comes in. Follow up. Thor Flash down. We're getting some low health here. Barrier comes out for Diffy. Another Dredgeline lands. Scrublord Ozai is full health here. Has up, ult up. Doesn't really get a window to use it. Nobody dies. We have barrier, flash, heal, flash, ignite down as a result of that fight, and nobody dies. I'm at my ADC. We'll go back to clearing. TJ, with the Eclipse finished, is getting another back off. Cyan ult goes off after another tough exchange. The lead is just building up there in the top lane. They're wanting to gank Scrublord here. So it looks like a Maw. That's good. Wait, no. What is he building? Oh, Mercs. And then I don't know what. On the Mbessa. Not sure what that's. Definitely Mercs, but I don't know what's coming after. I mean, the tenacity makes sense. A lot of AP damage too. But I don't know what the Ruby's building into. Maybe Sterix? They're trying to set up for Drake here, Smothered and Covered. They don't want to give the second one. Also, Chemtech Drake is, even if it's just one of them, is very good on them. So it's very smart for them to make a push for this. How I Met My ADC Q's into the pit, doesn't have an escape now, so this fight is going to be going. Dredgeline comes in. We got to be paying attention to Smite. Drake is stolen. Ult comes in onto the Lux. The TP from Walliford doing so much damage. Dredgeline landing again. Canes is going to go down as a result to the Sejuani. TJ over the wall is able to get out. Sakasino able to finish off Diffy. Walliford under the tower does not give a fuck about your turrets. It may only be 13 minutes into the game, but this is a 5-0 catfish. They'll be pushing in the mid. Blue buff going over. Oof. Ouch. Owie. For Smothered and Covered. The gold lead is getting expanded. Top mid jungle advantage is getting quite massive for Misfits. Can you link the draft when you get a sec? I got news for you. Only for you. Man, I'm slow at shit. Not good at clicking. There it is. I hope it's not any problem for linking it. Hopefully I don't think it fucking matters. If I made a oopsie, somebody let me know. Scrublord getting to clean fights per usual for Misfits. Agreed. They're very good at playing what their comps want to do. It's definitely my biggest compliment to them always. Scrublord Ozai is in a rough situation here. Dredgeline lands, is rooted, followed up with the Jinx traps. Not even a chance to get off enough balls there to be able to ult and try to pop the Jinx. As they're looking to collapse in on TJ, we do have Crystal Arrow, just missing. What's cooldown on it right now? I actually don't know. 100 seconds with ability haste, I don't know. TJ is able to get out from that. They're able to space it out. Glacial Prison's up and Devour's up. So we definitely have room for more engages coming up. Most people's summoners are coming back up as well from the last big fight. As bot lane's getting shoved all the way in, this should be tower over 2. Yes, first turret going over to Misfits in the bot lane. So that's some extra gold in the Jinx pocket. Both ADCs building Hex Optics. Nothing unusual there. You know, I give credit to Smothered and Covered. They're doing a pretty good job at staying even in CS despite, you know, the deaths and differences. They're trying to find advantages where they are. Trying to get these Raptors away. Has the vision, is able to pop quite a bit of damage here from Sokka. Not enough to kill. Trying to be mindful of the vision. Herald going over to Misfits. Using the temple advantage, the knowledge that TJ was over there trying to take those Raptors. Walford's playing aggro as hell with almost no health. Not really concerned. They want to get this shoved in. I think he's going to pop Herald, but they're going to get collapsed on if they're not careful. So they got to be good on comms here. Skizzy and them's got to be telling, you know, how I meant my ADC. No, don't do that. Wow, that was an E. I don't know how the ult missed there. Final Spark just missing. Scrub Lord at 70 stacks almost. So 80 is the next breakpoint for the Scatter the Weak improvement. I don't remember what the Scatter the Weak's. Oh, it widens and it slows. So that's actually pretty huge for team fights. So we got 3 mid for Misfits, with Smothered and Cover responding with 3 mid of their own. The thing is, you got to remember though, you know, the Wombo could be pretty nasty if Misfits aren't careful about their spacing amidst each other. For Smothered and Covered, you know, you get a big Seraphine ult to land, and as how I met my ADC is looking to play a little bit of aggro on up front. As a straight comes in, they want to set up control. It's looking like they're just going to have to concede it. So you really got to just shove mid here as fast as possible. Try to get something. As TP is coming in from Walliford to cover. No, you don't walk back to Drake here. You do not walk back to Drake. So you died. As the Glacial Prison goes wide, the Walliford is looking to go under tower, maybe a little bit too aggro. But you die, you don't get the mid turret as a result. You're going to lose your turret now, you're down a person. That's a reminder to everybody. If you... Oh, that hook lollipop there at the end. Double Lux binding as Public Execution lands. This is the scary part about Mbessa, if she can get into a group. But the rest of the team for Smothered and Covered just... Oh! That was a lot of damage out of the Jinx rocket. And another Final Spark coming up out of the Lux. You thought it was on cooldown. Joke's on you. It's never on cooldown. It's always up. But if I get a few moments to rant here, if you decide not to take an objective, do not go back in at the last second and be like, well, maybe. No. Make a decision and stick to said decision. You're just only hurting yourself. Nasty snipe. I agree. What an ult. Misfits. So now, kind of starting to run away with it. You know, you just, in my opinion, you could just go to Baron. You're up 8k gold. You're up 3 Drakes. You're up the grub. Takes, ugh, Ooh, man, if I'm TJ there, I'm just fucking pounding my desk. I'm like, I can't even farm my own fucking red. And it's getting collapsed in here. Q, knock up, follow up. Seraphine alt landing. Found. Alt.
My sloppy Joe is all sloppy.
My sloppy Joe is all sloppy and no Joe. That's what TJ's saying. Where's the Joe? That's going to be Baron going over to Misfits as the lead just widens. We haven't seen a death for Misfits in a while. Yeah, the victory fanfare is playing for everybody in the lobby. If I'm on the enemy team, if I'm smothered and covered, I'm hearing it for them. It's like blaring through the wall like your upstairs neighbor, and you just want it to shut off, and you can't quit listening to it. It's just blaring. You just want to go into the next game, but you know you can't FF. And the dredge line lands on Diffie. The follow-up's going to be there. Gets excited for Lolcats. Canes. You can't be there! You can't be there! Double kill over for Lolcats. In the siege. This game is all but over, folks. Baron minions. Thor gets knocked up. Final Spark has to flash out as the turret's getting sieged. Inhib surely will go down. Will they push further? I'm not sure. They definitely have the gold advantage. There's not really too much that can be done. Scrubblord Ozai, Glacial Prison lands, dead! Public execution landing, but Lolcats is like, I will literally shoot all of you to death. I won't even kite at this point. I don't need to. Dear Lord. This is a crime that was lava fountain. Final Spark landing. Canes. One more for the road, little buddy. 22:55. And that's a wrap. Ew. Oof, ouch, owie. Smothered and covered, just drank some bone hurting juice. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. It was crazy. That was like, in the first 10 minutes, you know, obviously Walliford got ahead, but it didn't seem like it was going to be over in 12 minutes following. Really, really decisive play by Misfits there, just taking over and just being like, all right, we got a gold advantage now, or we have tempo advantage, we have objective control. I'm hoping for 3 games. If I get my ass into my chair to make noises and talk about things, I wanna see 3 games. So I'm hoping Smothered and Covered put their heads together and be like, yo, bros, we're better than that. Because I think they're better than that. They can do this. But Misfits look fucking mean. Dear Lord, dearly beloved, maybe we come together and give support for Smothered and Covered in these trying times. Oh, so does the G2 now? We're drafting for game 2. No way Smothered and Covered steal one here. I think game 2 should be closer, but they shouldn't drop a game. You heard it here, folks. The predictions are in. Oh man, can I? How do I even fucking do predictions anymore, man? I don't stream anymore, bro. T's and P's, my boys. T's and P's. Thoughts and prayers. Nice. Do I do that from my stream channel? My dashboard? Maybe I do that from here? No. I don't remember how to do it, bro. Bands coming in. Maybe. Oh. I'll have to fuck with that later. I was trying to remember how to do fucking. I think that's in mod view or whatever. Bands coming in. Once again, we gotta get tunes bopping. If I start to think, I feel bad. Kate, Bard, bands coming in for Smothered and Covered, and Galio, Nunu, Skarner bands coming in, unsurprisingly. The draft is pretty even too, it sounded like. Yeah, I thought it was reasonable on both teams. The only thing I didn't like was, I think objectively, you see, like CLT said, seeing the Lux in 2 pieces of CC up in most likely support and jungle in picking Syndra was a little bit of a push there. I think like it's kind of hard to play the game as Syndra because you can't really get up at all. So you're not really getting off all the damage that you'd like to be doing. Amumu coming up. I like Amumu a lot in coordinated play. A lot of initiation. Does a fucking scary amount of damage early. So you can play pretty aggro and set tempo. Victor is another comfort pick for Scrub Lord. Has been playing very well on him this season. J4 is a solid pick. I mean, in coordinated play. I mean, just always useful, always has CC, able to get good angles, so like that. Echo coming back for Sokka. This was a menace pick in the first season last year. So we'll see if it's still nasty.
Then something just snapped.
Something just snapped.
I didn't
Care anymore.
I didn't
Didn't
care.
care.
About being better than Kakarot. I didn't care about being a Super Saiyan. I didn't care if I lived. I didn't care about anything.
He didn't care about anything. We're dialing it up. Easy. Coming up. I don't know if I've seen the Ezreal pick. I don't know if I've seen it. This might be a test pick to demonstrate. Senna coming up, that is most likely Thor. Another comfort pick, not the best win rate, but plays it a lot. Obviously that's solo queue and stuff, so, you know, win rates are much more volatile in solo queue. The Orin band coming out, a very good pick in Walliford's hands. Respect band there, taking out of his. Tom Kench is already gone, Science already gone, so it kind of backs him into some more picks. Senna into J4, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm trying not to be too critical, but I fucking hate Senna's support. I think it's a bad pick, but that's just me. I'm trying not to be too opinionated. The Mundo Band coming out again. It's Senna ADC, you think? You think? This is only Senna support is whatever. I don't know. I hate Senna support. Also loving the passive aggressiveness with the buddy. That's good too. I like it. Bring the heat. Bring the heat. Yeah, buddy. Pal. Little guy. Thresh coming in, and what do you know? You're correct 100%. It is Senna ADC. I still don't like Senna. I'm not your pal, friend. And you're not my guy. Braum coming up, as you called out. Braum getting left up. All reliable for the Skizzy. Dizzy. Misfits have a Mauler Karma angle. Yeah. I like Karma. I like Karma a lot. What are we gonna see here? The blind. I mean, probably the Renekton. No, Mord. %. This champ is OP. Questionable in the J4 for sure. I don't know. Not a crazy. I think Alistar, Leo are better melees here. I think Karma is goated here. Agree. I trust you. The 52% win rate in support as well. Yeah, I think when it's piloted well, and you scale properly. I guess my thing is you just got beat in 22 minutes. Your Senna is not going to be online in 22 minutes, right? You're trying to, if your attempt is to slow down the game, then I think like they're gonna need to really adjust a lot of things to slow down the tempo of the game enough. Don't get me wrong, but you still have to pilot well, especially these. Yeah, I guess that's my thing. And as we're going, and then bringing this up.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while, listen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guess this is another. I don't like either draft game. I like it when CLT doesn't like the drafts. That usually can get them to chirp a little bit. And CLT is not a known chirper, so it entertains me greatly. Win rate, game duration. What would you say is your least favorite part of the draft, CLT? From both sides. One thing from each side that you don't like. Ready? But the draft... Real. I don't think both draft. Just one pick from being really good. I love Ezreal Braum, but Karma was better. It's super hard. Yeah. I genuinely have no clue how the set Mord matchup is. How does that go? Braum is crap. Yeah, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. So do you think Misfits kind of egoed their draft a little bit taking Ezreal Braum? So I can need a super tank to just spam in Mars so we can create space. Yeah, I feel that for sure. Yeah, it's... Oh man. It's too bad they picked jungle so early. Something like Zac might have been really nice. You can build pretty tanky on the Moo, but not that tanky. Because usually you still have to build Leandries on them to do enough damage. I don't know, I watched you play some Echo the other day, and that shit looked broken. So we'll see if Sokka has that same hands on him. I don't think it's an ego. I think we just don't pick Ezreal. Any other ADC. So I think fair. Yeah, and like, I don't know. If it's me and I pulled out that game 1, I guess I would try to limit test a little bit personally. Why not? Obviously that can get you into a little bit of trouble, but at times. But if you feel like you're in a position that you can put on some training weights, fuck it. Do it. Yeah. So what is it? What? I don't know the bot lane matchups that well. With the Karma and EZ, besides just making EZ hard as fuck to hit and always boosting them, is it just like with the itemization as well too? That you're just making lane kind of miserable for the other team and they can never kill? Yeah, just pure poke. So sustained, yeah, DPS. Anytime he tries to step up, and then it just makes it so much harder for center to get any stacks. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, game's loading up. We'll pause the music. Yeah. And as we see here, everybody's playing champs they're pretty familiar with. So at least there's that. Lockouts has played more easy than what I thought. I like the Mordekaiser pick for Walliford in the top lane. Because Lolcats is goated. The GOAT! We got a fan here. See Sokka going Halo Blade. Hey! That's good. Yes! It's also not so easy to end games all the times. It's hard to get the most out of Ezreal and team fight. Yeah, trust me. Watch my teammates in Emerald a lot of times. I'm like, hit a fucking Q, please. Do something. Definitely demanding to play. Ignite's pointless. He'll just so safe. Yeah. What the fuck is this Victor Keystone? That is Airy. Yeah. Unable to what? What does that mean, bro? We're trying to reconnect. Small indie dev company. Hopefully the whole game didn't die. Maybe they paused right away or something. One of them might have DC'd. Oh, you get the pass. Yeah, he can swear whenever he wants.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
We'll get him next time, don't worry. Let's see. There we go. Okay, good. Oh, they did fucking pause right at the start. Okay, that makes sense. I make the rules.
Are you not intrigued? Lot of good mages out there. None of them are this.
That's funny. Hello? Did they fuck up? That's Jesus Christ. They paused twice in the first fucking 5 seconds, man. Hello? Jesus Christ. Alright. The alpha is above the mods. Someone get him again. I don't give a fuck. Say whatever you don't say whatever you want, but you know, within reason. You can be a little bit crazy. Just don't be too crazy. We see vision control coming up. We're getting wards on opposite sides. Both will be pathing towards bot. Nothing unusual there. My ADC's just ever so slightly behind on his camps. Making sure no cheese coming in. Definitely setting up some prio here. Gonna be wanting to get level 2 first. Get him under tower. Aggressive trading. Got Hail of Blades on the Echo in the mid. Hail of Blades is kind of crazy sometimes. I need perma if I just turn away. That's funny. Yeah, he's gonna be feeling some type of way. Level 2 coming up for Walliford. Canes will be shortly behind. Just have to be a little bit mindful. Ooh, Lance E looking to engage, use that Hail of Blades. Flash coming out of Scrub Lord after the engage. Oh! Got his ass beat up here. Alright, he's like, you may have kicked my ass last game, but I'm here to fucking throw some punches. I'm set, baby. Walliford had used Ignite as well, and Flash, and lost that fight. Hook landing onto Lawcats, followed up with the Blink coming out. East, E, yes, Ezreal E, not Flash. Jesus Christ. That visual looked like it was Flash. Looking for an early invade here. They don't have bot lane prio, but they actually can kind of aggressively do stuff here. They do not want to try to take the blue. They're getting collapsed on by all 4. You got to be calling out, hey, get the fuck out of here. Getting poke coming in, has to flash the hook. And all is right in the world. Push coming in top lane. So pretty much a nothing burger there. Tej should be able to get his blue. They're going to be coming to take that away. Wow, that's a lot of CC early. Tries to live. Oh my god. Ignite coming out. Another bandage toss. Flashes everybody's. Flashes. Echoes coming down trying to get something. His flash is down, not going to be able to get there in time. And everybody lives, so we lose. Senna flash. Thresh ignite. Ezreal flash as they're engaging up in the top lane. Passive going off, sidesteps a haymaker. Braum flash, Braum ignite. Down. So a lot of sums down for a while. Looking at CS's, Sokka's roamed quite a bit, so has sacked some CS over to the victor. I'm trying to give you extra time. Also, you should get level 2 first. We don't ever start tier. That's so abusable by good ADCs. Yeah, that does seem like a greedy start. Just must be not concerned, I suppose. Engage coming in the mid lane a little bit here, just getting a little bit of damage off. Walford's got the wave mostly where he wants it. We're getting a little bit of deep vision off for Canes to be aware for those J4 angles as How I Met My ADC is setting up in the bot lane looking for an engage. And Braum dashes in, gets flayed. Root is down. Senna Flash is down here. Should die. What? Lantern keeps him up. Good way to survive there. Doesn't even have to use any of their remaining sums. So, and gets How I Met My ADC to waste some more time. Should be able to get some counter jungling off as a result here. Looking at CS, they are even right now. We got Slam Dunk dead though. Ignite. Cringe. No! Dies anyways. Wave is in an okay spot. It looks like it might hold. Doesn't miss too much CS. TJ, not Tej, TJ, able to get some more CS back up. Scrublord with level advantage still, but not enough mana to really do anything with it right now. Push coming into the bot lane. Braum is going to be a little bit behind, but just going to back off. Drake is now up. No camps left up and a lot of vision for Smothered and Covered up in this top side, so they kind of have a good idea of what's when and where J4 will be going around. Have shared vision control around the Drake. So Walford is up on CS despite having an extra death. Lawcat's 12 CS lead. Keeping an eye on Senna stacks at 16, 17. Getting a little bit of engage off here. Something's gonna happen here. We got, oh man, that's a Mumu alt is available. That's Aftershock. That's a 2-man alt, but TJ should die. Skizzy gets the kill though. That's a 2-man root from the Senna. Lawcat's just hitting the Thresh. Scrublord getting him to push off. Sokka go back to clearing waves. That's Thresh ignite and Braum ignite down as Kane's TP's in top. Still no Drake really available. How I Met My ADC really wants to get to level 6, so it, has their own alt. A Mumu alt. Nope, still not level 6. Work on your CSing, young man. That's a pretty long cooldown, so it does give them a window if they want to be aggro again if they run into the Mumu countering at all. Should be able to get a plate here. So things mostly equal up in the top side. Scrublord's basically even. Game's pretty dead even right now, to be honest. 3-2. Who will be the first to slip and make a team fight mistake? Will be a big swing. As we see a little aggressive engage going off here from Sokka. How's Victor doing? 97. Trying to get a grubby here. Gets one for sure. They do not have vision of it, but seems fairly aware that something might be going on, but doesn't want to blind Q in there, so we'll check it with the blast cone. But just a little bit too late as pull in. Haymaker comes out. Flashes the Q, probably wise decision. Gets the solo bolo. And that was Set Flash coming out as well, along with the Showstopper, the ulti. And due to the roaming up to try and help out, give up plate there. They do have vision of Sokka. Still pretty much just topside duking it out for the most part. Wonder if low cost went. Jack of all trades probably not bad. But are we even able to see secondaries? Biscuit and magical footwear. That's cool. I didn't know I could see secondaries, so we learned something. Hook landing on the lolcats, followed in. Flay follow. Glacial Fissure coming out, dashes back to lolcats, getting the peel off. No more CC to really follow up. How I Met My ADC is in the wings. Flash coming out of Skizzy Barnes with the ignite, following up on Diffie. Big shield coming up. Two-man ulti landing. Scrublord Ozai coming in, finishing off Skizzy Barnes, able to turn to kill. Sokka is here. I don't think they really want to take any more fights. Victor ult is still up, and the other two are pretty low, so that is a good tempo control there. They they're back in. Don't want to potentially flip for the Drake just because they don't take it that fast. So we're at 1046 with Drake. First Drake's still up. Yeah. These guys fight way too much, man. They pretty much if anything else is going on the map, they're always fighting. And I took my meds today, and I can like lock in on one thing at a time. So I'm sorry if you're a big top lane enthusiast, but they go off my radar quite a bit when there's 4 people and there's 2 of them. As we're looking overall, items almost finished for people. Blackfire Torch for the Victor, still not done with Dusk and Dawn for Sokka. Looks like T-Force for Israel. Yeah. The Rylai's is gross. Unmoored. I hate dealing with that. Patented How I Met My ADC sneak over the wall, go for Drake technique. He tries to do that pretty much every single game for every Drake. I think just something starts to burn in his brain when it's like 10 minutes in the game and Drake hasn't been taken. This should go over to Smothered and Covered. They're too low to really do anything. And again, this is the same shit that I was talking about the first game. You know, jacking off around the pit, knowing like you really don't ever have an angle to go into the pit. Just leave it alone, man. It's gold lead, top, and bot. Yay for control. Yeah. Agreed. Thank God. Gold lead for top and bot. Am I able to... I'm not an expert at this. If somebody knows the key command to look at the individual gold leads, X. Thank you. See? There's nothing wrong with asking questions and asking for help. You should remember that, chat. Senna ult coming out, following up Scrub Lord's Victor ult. Thor looking, flash, Q, miss. Lives. Walford is like, I am not a nice man. I will kill you. And he is now unstoppable. Thank you for the gold. As push follow-up comes in, Ignite ticks down, killing Diffie in the bot lane as we're able to take advantage of the gaps on the map. Walliford is a large metal man. So we're looking overall, about 600 gold difference. As one more plate goes over. Contesting in, looking to make a play here. Not really too much, so just reestablishing vision control, really. I don't think I'd really go for any engages that deep. I don't think there's any point. I think you're risking more than what you gain. How I'm at my ADC is just, I think, being a little BM right now. Okay. Dial it back, everybody. Walford's like, if you don't come up here for Rift Herald, I'm going to take it myself at this point. Kind of wandering around, just looking to see if there's any angles. Alt is not quite back up again. Sokka just trading a little bit. I don't know. Flash coming out. Ult coming from Walliford, and that's a lot of damage. That doesn't look very fun. He doesn't even care about the Haymaker, bro. He's just killing him with his fucking passive. Yeah, that's a good call. What is it at? Set of passives at 48. Thresh close behind with 39 souls. Yeah, I'm not an expert, but it doesn't feel like a lot, I guess. If right now, like, if Mord shows up, like, I think Smothered and Covered just lose every fight. Pulls him backwards, pretty easy disengage, especially with the Rylai's. He's really not able to gap close. Walford's just playing smart as Sokka is able to finish off Scrub Lord Ozai there. Still has ult up, so a lot of damage coming from tier 2 boots. I need a mid laner to comment, but Lucidity boots? Is that feels weird, but I don't know. Is like, I guess keeping things off cooldown more to get the individualized abilities leveled up. But it feels like the spell slingers like are usually just better all the time. But I don't know. I'm not an expert with the tier 3 boots. Let's keep an eye on the gold. Walford's up like 2k gold almost. Jungle is mostly even. That's a big Mord. Scrub Lord and Sokka pretty even. Lolcats up 600 gold, so not bad. Doesn't get hit by the hook. Should be Drake going over as they're swapping for Rift Herald. I think it's important to get a Drake point. If I take that, I think you want to get that down in mid sooner rather than later. Sokka getting a lot of damage off on this mid lane turret, helping to expand a little more of a lead. Top lane turret goes down due to the allocation of pressure. Percent AC 2 minute is terrible. 3 min is average. 4 minute is great. Thank you. That's actually good to know, and I now have more information to flame my teammates with in the future. You are not reaching the thresholds that I have in mind for you. So what, 57? Oh, as engaging up here in top lane. The Mumu is up there. Mord ult has gone off. Kind of just walking around a little bit willy-nilly. Just not super concerned, I guess. Trying to get a little bit of pressure off in mid lane. Looks like get this pushed in and try to get some plates off of mid lane turret and this extra pressure over there. Able to rotate if they did try to go too hard to collapse down on mid in the bot lane. So I think pretty good rotations here. It looks like this could end up being a full 5v5. Baron will be coming up soon. So we're around average. 60, yep, about 3. So satisfactory. Thresh at 53. It's always crazy to me how much stats he gets from this. We'll just keep it on Diffie to keep track at all times. Sokka and more Walliford flipping around here. Potential engage here. Good angle for TJ. Ooh, flashes out of the Mumu ult. Ooh, the locket keeps Skizzy Barnes alive, slowing down. Walliford coming, Cataclysm coming out. Engage from How I Met My ADC. Skizzy Barnes go down. Lolcats kills Thor. TP coming in out of Sokka, collapsing in on Diffie. Walliford on the other side. Wants to get involved. Tough to find an angle. Reverses polarity in. Diffie down. Showstopper. From Kane's. Haymaker is up. They do need to be mindful. Plops, but not enough build yet to really do that much damage. As 4 go down for Smothered and Covered. That was the big swing that we were kind of leading most of the game into. Back is able to be completed for TJ as they get the push off into mid lane. Walliford backing in an ego position is going to get hooked. Is going to probably die for this. I hate it when people do that shit. If he lives here, I'm gonna hate it even more. Yeah. Why? Why? Yeah, I'm laughing at you. You big, dumb, metal bitch. Don't do that. Why? Just back up like a normal human. Yeah, your potential 4 seconds save costs you 30 seconds and like 1,000 gold. Good job. Good job. He knows. I hope they're flaming him in their own Discord. As Cataclysm comes in, catching Diffie and TJ. TJ also down. It doesn't really matter. And I can hear him saying that. It doesn't matter. I could die. With TJ and Diffie down, Baron is pretty free for Misfits, so should just expect that to go over. Unless... Then there's no unless. I just wanted to create suspense in my own mind, to feel something. Walliford taking Drake by themselves as the team's coming over. This should be second Drake coming over. TP coming in out of Canes. I think it's too late to really do anything. Gonna try to turn an engage. Diffie's gonna die so fast here. Showstopper going off. Walford's ult's coming up. Yeah, this is just getting punched with the pocketbook. Man, that Sundered Sky heal for How I Met My ADC was massive. Quadra kill for Walliford. I feel like Joe Buck from the mid-2000s calling out somebody's death on the field of battle. God damn it. We did make it past 2250, but I don't know if it's going to go too much longer. Let's look at the golds. Yeah, Holliford's up 4k gold right now. 1500 in the 1600 in the jungle. 3k in mid lane. Almost even in ADC. And 1100 in support. Well, I think next team fight this is over. It's tough. Yeah, I mean, I think we all kind of had the same idea, you know, looking at the drafts, that this was like going to be kind of a hard comp for Smothered and Cover to play. They were going to have to play pretty clean, you know, to safely scale into the later game and not make things too hard for themselves. Get their items. But doesn't really seem to have worked out that way. And I mean, as Canes gets kind of collapsed in on here, has to use Haymaker. Half health, just kind of has the back for the most part. I mean, they do have Mumu ult and Showstopper up. Maybe if they get greedy out of Misfits without Walliford there, I think, you know, you're not going to have too many windows. Like, now Canes is chunked too much, but maybe there was a small window to try to do something without Walliford there. He does have his TP up though, so I guess it doesn't fucking matter. I just think you kind of watch yourself die here, though. So hook does land. Sokka. Oh. Cataclysm coming in. Oh, 3 people are trapped. Turret's dead now. Walliford is in there. That's going to be an ace, friends. Flash coming out. Scrub Lord dies as well. And is that another Quadra kill? Ew. Yep, base boosted Crab Rave. GG. Damn. 25-7. Final score. Misfits 2-0. 56.3k gold to 43.3k. Looking at the differentials, 7.5k in the top lane, 2.5 items, 2k in the jungle, 4k in mid. Actually slightly ahead from the shutdown. And supports another 1600. Yeah, Misfits locking in first place. Congratulations. Overall, definitely very, very strong performance by the Misfits, and I would say it's spearheaded by the top laner, Walliford. Well done. Well done.
Run.
Run. Run. That's what you do when you see a 15-3 Mordekaiser. You run far a fucking way. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to drop in and take a peek. I'll start with Misfits, do a quick interview, and then I'll hop over to Smothered and Covered. Okay, let me move my voice chats over. Hello. Hello. 1 second. I think
Welcome.
I think you guys are coming through. Hopefully everybody can hear you well. Maybe it's a little too loud. I'll put the threshold a little bit lower.
This guy muted us.
This guy muted him.
You muted us.
He fucking muted him. The okay, kind of an ass whipping. What are the comments? How are we feeling?
Feeling like we're first.
Feeling like they're first. Chat, if anybody can't hear them talking, please let me know. First, indeed. How does first place feel?
Yeah, I feel like we worked real hard for this. I like to thank my mom.
I don't think Sokka's mom was in the chat tonight.
That's kind of crazy, bro. Where was the motherly support?
Indiana.
In my heart. In my heart.
In the heart. In the heart. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We'll give you that. We'll give you that. With that in mind, overall, Walliford, we'll start with you. I think easily series MVP for that match. Seemed like you were what we like to refer to as a unstoppable killing machine. Did you take performance enhancing drugs today?
Oh, you know I always do.
No, nice. Very, very, very,
Nice.
very modest.
I don't think it's against the rules, so.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, it'd be kind of crazy. You pressing your keys too hard. So walk me through it. The champs you wanted to play, the matchups you wanted, or what?
Yeah, Tom Kench, favorite of mine. Also, Scion is also a favorite of mine, so I just know that matchup very well, both sides of it.
Fair.
It was, it was just second nature to me.
The Mord was looking particularly mean. You guys were throwing fisticuffs multiple times while I was trying to watch like 4v4 fights in the bot lane, and I would see somebody die up in the top lane, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on up there?
I think Mina said that I got bodied, and I did get bodied until that 1-for-1 trade. But I came out on top on that 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah,
he missed way more minions. The lane froze for me. The only time you want to really do that is when you're slow pushing, and if you get the kill, your lane opponent misses like a wave and a half or 2 waves of minions. But it was frozen perfectly for me. So. That is when it kind of turned around, and I wasn't really worried anymore.
Yeah, I would agree. I saw that where the ignite ticked down and got him, and then the wave was stuck just in front of the tower, but not in turret range, and then another wave was stacking up, and I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of tough. So yeah, definitely well played there. With some of the other members of the team, I see was the mentality going in that first one with the Sejuani like a dual purpose there. How I might see taking it away from TJ and giving you a comfort pick at the same time.
Yeah, I think so. I leave it up to Daniel and Nana as the draft masterminds to do all the scouting, but. Hey, put me on Sedge every game, I'd be happy.
Nice. He likes big, beefy ice lady. That's what's happening here. So with that in mind, with the J4 had some pretty nasty cataclysms. Those ults were on point. I saw a couple 4-mans. That was nice.
Yeah, just try to get it going for the team. I think I was just here for the ride for most of this one. This was easy going for me because everybody else played pretty well. So
nice. We love being a passive.
Try not to feed.
I saw a couple times in your eyes there was definitely some desire to go in, and somebody had to pull back on the leash a little bit, and you're like, fine, I'll go back to farming, but just know I don't
the boy
want
bronze. We can't take the bronze out of the boy.
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
Nice, we like it. In the bot lane, the fantastic duo down here. I gotta ask, was the second game kind of limit testing? I don't think I've we saw some comments in the chats. The people didn't like the Braum pick. I don't know if I've seen the EZ pick yet. We were just like, fuck it, we're sending it.
Yeah, everyone hated that as a real pick. I've been wanting to play it a little bit, like for a while, but there just wasn't really a good time to play it because I feel like a lot of our games are kind of bot focused. But because Walliford had the big lead top lane, we were kind of hoping for a second round of that in game 2. And Ezreal was a safe pick. I could play more safe side, and yeah.
Yeah, you played it clean, deathless again. I don't know how many times that is this season, no deaths, but that's pretty fucking impressive and quite a bit of damage too. So definitely well done there.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Definitely, I know there's been some buzzing going about MVPs, so definitely putting on performances worthy. Well done. Skizzy, can you take me through the Braum? Is the Braum just preferred there? I got some information from chat that normally Braum is not great in descending free stacks. Are you just like, I like this guy, I like big shield, I pick him anyways?
I love my Braum. I love the big shield guy. He is definitely a counter pick. Yeah, it's not the best in Descena, that's for sure. But I mean, just in general, when I see a melee support, I'll pick Braum. So
yeah,
it's a good pick for me. But
yeah.
I can see the Senna can be a little annoying to it for sure, but it worked out.
Yeah, you were living with crazy low HP a few times and getting those ignite kills too. Those two, which were pretty big early. Those you were threading the wire. You were doing good.
Thank you.
And then we'll close out talking to Saka Senior here. The getting to play the Echo once more. It looks like haven't missed a step on
it. I actually was really nervous about the Echo pick because I thought I was going to get poked out.
Yeah.
But my Hail of Blades just let me run away so quickly.
Do you normally play Hail?
Dude, I just use OPGG, whatever.
I let statistics tell me the truth. I applaud that. No.
Like we queued up and
department.
CLT sent a message in our Discord and he said, "Oh, I see the Hail Blades," and I was like, "I have Hail Blades."
This guy isn't even looking at his fucking keystones. That's awesome. Holy shit, that's goated.
I can't read.
I didn't say it in the moment to not tilt my team, but
dude, that would have sent him for a loop. That was wise moves. Holy shit. But yeah, you played really clean, man. That was good stuff. And then the Lux was really clean too. Had lots of really good bindings. I still can't get over how short that ult is. Fucking ridiculous. You're landing them. It was good shit.
Appreciate it.
So, in summation, any closing words from the victors? I know it was a relatively short set of matches. How we
shout out Lambo? He's here every week in the chat.
Shout out Lambo. That's Rambo. Wow.
Every week.
It does seem like he is here every week. If I could find my clapping audience applause soundbite, I would play it right now for him, but I can't. So, you can just imagine it in your head, little buddy. Any other comments?
No, just looking forward to playoffs.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, happy to be first.
Fuck yeah.
Happy to be first.
Big first Misfits. All right, you group of Misfits can go have a good rest of your night, and congratulations.
Thanks, Smitty.
Thank you. I do not see the other people, so that might be the end of this, but I'll try to get them. See ya. Does Herald League chat? Does at he has Smothered covered want to do? Oh, what is the fucking word? Wow. Wow, I couldn't think of the. Wow, that's tough, man. My brain was operating on a couple months delay there. We'll see if we can get Smothered and Covered in for any interview or nah. I tried to talk to both teams to get both their, takes on how things went. If there's any comments that they want to make. If they don't want it though, that's perfectly fine and understandable. It's not like people are mandated to do things. I just like to give people an avenue to talk about the way things went. It's good to hear from both sides, see where things could have improved, and just to see how they're viewing things. And if they just want to tell me or somebody else to piss off, it's always good to have a chance to do so. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I agree. I know. I'm a wordsmith. I got a way with words. But I don't want to hold everything up too long. I'm not seeing them. I'm not gonna fucking make them talk to me. So, looks like it's a no. Most likely. Bill. Oh. Okay. Well, with that in mind, just, shout out again to LOLMidwest. It's good coming out. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope everybody has a good evening. Goodbye.